Did you know there's an event or organization for just about everything, and that includes apples? The U.S. Apple Association meeting to release the overall crop forecast. Now, the U.S. Apple forecast says thanks to good weather, growers will ship 278.5 million bushels this year. That's up about 1.3% year over year. Now, much of the increase will be driven by biennial-bearing apple varieties like Honeycrisp and Cosmic Crisp. They're forecast to be up about 60%. Meanwhile, USDA says the market should expect 290 million bushels, up 6%. That could be the second largest crop ever predicted. Christina Herrick with The Packer is in Chicago at the big reveal. And Christina, these are big numbers.
Yes, they are big numbers, but it's an interesting thing because they're big numbers, but it's been also a good year in terms of weather and things like that have set up this crop. The kind of overall themes of this Outlook event that U.S. Apple puts on is kind of where the market might go. So there's opportunities domestically to expand apples. In fact, we just presented our Apple Person of the Year to someone that has launched a program to grow domestic consumption. There's trade. There's obviously challenges too, but there's a lot of opportunity within the industry. And then the other thing to keep in mind with those numbers are that's what's on the trees. That's not necessarily what growers pick. This provides them a great opportunity to really be selective and deliver the best quality apple to the consumer and to the retailers. So there's a lot of numbers, but we'll see what happens once the final totals come out as the year goes on.
And you talked to some leaders there with U.S. Apple about that trade issue, and there is some opportunity there.
On the international front, of course, there are ongoing negotiations with a lot of different countries. We have the opportunity to lower tariffs with our existing trade partners, as well as open up brand new markets that we've traditionally not had access to, Japan, South Korea, etc. And so there's also some supply fluctuations in the international markets. China's going to be down, Turkey's going to be down. And so there's some opportunity for us to regain some market share in the markets that those producers usually send to.
I think really the take-home message is this is a great year for growers to be selective and give the best eating apple possible to consumers. Yes, those are big numbers, but there's a really great opportunity for the industry to come together and give the best of the consumer.
And there are a lot to choose from. All right, appreciate it. Christina Herrick with The Packer joining us from Chicago.